Welcome back there, fellow mobile gaming fanatics. MyTyme here, and we have finally got to the end of that Born Griffin event. So here we go. Plus 10 should mean I finished in the top 30, and there we go. Rank 15. Nothing to shout home about, to be honest, but just happy to get the 5th Jag under my belt, so to say. Let's see what we get. Can we get anything half decent for this aluminium pack? Can we get a fuse card? There's the Jag. If we get a super rare, lovely, added bonus. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. Main thing in that event was to get that Jag. If we come and have a look now, I can hopefully make sure I don't sell it, but that should be my 5th one confirmed. There we go. So that is the team sorted, squad ready, so to say. Have any of you out there managed to get 5 yet from the, obviously the first one that everyone gets, and then from the rest of the events? So here are my 5 Jags. One in here is going to be unlocked. I don't know which one. Probably the newest one, yeah. Oh, I started the wrong way. There we go. So I can at least now not have to worry about the rest of the events if I don't want to. I have enough cars to get me into that Lancer qualifier, which is the good news. On a slightly more disturbing point, this Sports RS prelims is proving a lot trickier for me. I will get back to that in a moment, but the Elwood returns. So we're here now, 1 day 7 hours. I don't have to focus as much on this event now that I already have that Jag, so I could in theory let it up for other people, but I'm going to go for the prizes still. If I have the cars, I'm just not going to be investing quite as many resources. So as mentioned before, this was the team I was opting to go with, and I haven't been able to show you guys. Now I've still got one more upgrade to do here in this Lancer, and I have one more upgrade for the D24, and that would then have my cars essentially maxed out. We're at the 400k mark, so I've decided I'm going to try and keep myself above 300 at all times, just to give me some cash for upgrading cars if needed. Let's just run this one for the sake of it. Yes, for upgrading cars if needed, and every video from now on I'm going to try to do one ceramic pack opening, but we'll come to that in a moment. So what have we got on here now? The Twisty Road fast circuit. Okay, so we can take the indoor karting. That is a victory. Now we're going to lose this fast circuit, but we can win this test bowl quite easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and we're going to see if that can get us the points required, 150 to 100, something like that. I know I'm going to lose 2 of the matches, but it should, oh no, okay, fair enough, even better. I forgot I got a tie in, haven't I? So there we go. Can I push for the top 30? Probably can. To be fair, probably can. I've upgraded these cars now, so I might as well use them. This is a good team here, and definitely a good team. I'm just going to play it and see how we can fight against another decent team. I do have this car, but I've got it to be fused. I've just never built it. I don't know why. I just never wanted to really build it. But you get the odd events like this where some of these cars in your garage can actually become useful. Now, the question is, should I take the draw and the victory here, lose on the 120? Oh, this is no. We're gonna have to try it differently. I think we're gonna have to go like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. I don't know if the Carlton can beat the D24 in a sprint. That is the question. If it could, I would swap those around. Now this is a loss, but it should only be about, I'll take that, 86, no problems. I wasn't expecting to win that, that's fine. Now this will be a tie, and then we ideally need to win this, but I don't think we can. Oh, we do. there we go. Anyone who wanted to see the Carlton slightly better MRA at the end will get you that victory on that 0 to 120. Pretty useful that. So we've got the victory here. That was good to know. Glad to find out. See, sometimes it isn't a bad thing to go into matches where you're not sure what's going to happen, or you think you're going to lose, because you can find out that information for future reference. And especially when it comes to, say, the last couple of hours when you don't want to take too many defeats, better to be going into matches knowing the outcome rather than thinking, oh, this person's were quite tight, can I beat them, can I not? So let's go back in again. I'm just gonna play the people. I'm not gonna bother seeing what they've got. Go straight into it. Test bowl, right? So we're just gonna put this up because it's a win, because we are better equipped as we're fully maxed out. Now I know I'm gonna lose the indoor karting unless I throw in. Tell you what, we're gonna try something different here. We're gonna throw the Lancer in there, and we are going to throw away the Twisty circuit and see if we can win on the fast circuit with the Carlton, because we will get the last one with the Lotus I COULD. So let's just have a look. That'll be interesting again. Can that Carlton beat the Delta Integrale when it comes to it? See, that's not bad. That 50 victory there, done. It doesn't matter if I lose this by 50 now, and that's not. I'm going to win. Okay, so the fast circuit, those lack of corners doesn't hinder the Carlton too much against Integrale, and obviously it's got better 0 to 60, better top speed, which isn't such a factor, better MRA. So here we go. I'll take that. I don't mind taking that little loss. So this should be guys, this should be another top 30, because it looks like the people around me with similar decks are just not. I'm missing this Carlton. This Carlton seems to be a very, very, very key car. These three, in fact these four, if you can use them, seem to be pretty on top. So with that, I can probably take the test bowl as a victory. I can take the waterfront drag as a victory. I can take, see, this is where if I had maxed out my Lancia, I could have taken the draw here, which would have been even better for me. As it happens, we're going to do it this way, and this way, because then I only lose on the city streets long. I am just going to check this second race as well, just to check that the Carlton does beat the Lancia D24 in that test bowl ring. Should do. It's got a better MRA. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Cool. So yeah, if you don't, or if you have that Lotus Carlton and you're not using it, I suggest building a team around using it. It certainly seems the MVP at the moment from what I've seen in this event. Anyway, again, the same thing here, and I know my Carlton can win whichever way I want. The question is, can the D24 beat the Lotus Esprit in a mile drag? I don't think it will. So I think, you know, wait, what am I doing? 1, 2 1, 2 3, 4, 5. That's the way to run this. 4 victories and 1 defeat by, yes, it's going to be a few points. It's going to be 100 and something. There we go, 120. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. It's calculated defeat. So there we go. The L word returns. Once again, I appreciate people are going to have different cars and have kept different cars. Just like I'm missing the Lancer, was it the Felmer, the Sleeper, is it? There are going to be other people out there that are missing. You know, which way do I do this? I'm tempted, because the handling isn't great, to get 2 extra handling for the twist. It's going to lose anyway. Would I be better off to take a little bit of weight off and give it a bit better top speed and stuff for the, in case it's in a drag. I think it's not going to make much difference, is it? It's only going to give it like 2 more top speed and maybe 7.1, might do 7 seconds, 0 to 60. Am I going to put it in many drags? I have put it in the test bowls to lose, haven't I, to be fair? I found it better to lose this in the test bowl and use the Integrale on a different tracks. You know what? For this event, I'm actually going to upgrade this. I'm actually going to upgrade this in weight for that reason, because I'm going to be probably throwing this car out to lose in test bowls, or even in the fast circuit. The twistiness isn't going to be quite as important. If I get a second one, then yeah, I'll probably build it 3-2-3. But for the sake of this event, I think I'm going to go 3-3-2, and that is that done. Now we will look in to the Great Exhibition very quickly before we see the Vantage Point starting in 15 hours. This is going to be really interesting. So I was looking forward to that event, but this Great Exhibition is now just showing me, yeah, this isn't fun. This team just isn't working. I'll show you again here, and now I'm moving down the ranks. There's just too much. These two cars are just too many people are bringing in cars that are, like for example this Lotus, which I said was a pretty key car in this setup, and they're winning little ones like this, and it's making it very difficult for me to take on some of the other races because my cars just aren't good enough. So for example here, if I said I was going to go for the 30 to 130, now I don't even know if I win this race or not. I could take the test bowl. Now this Aston Martin only gets up to I think 179 in test bowl, so it's a good chance I will lose that. The slalom test, okay, I can win this one. I lose this one. The G-force test, yeah, I just look at my hand, and it's just so difficult to find a way that I win, even down here, even down ranked 150, 160. Yeah, I'm struggling. Honestly, I'm struggling. I think I need to come through. Go see another defeat. I think I need to go through and reevaluate this team. I do. I have to. Okay, so with that said, this Jag seems to be a lot better than I first thought. It's got pretty decent MRA. Let's just start by bringing back in a sprint. Okay, let's start there. It's a good place to start. I'm gonna need to save some points somewhere, so the DB AR1 may be coming in, or I could bring in the Opel GT or the Zagato. Let's just say they're the two lower cars I use for now. I've done the repeat, I might as well bring you in, and I could do this rather than the Vantage. Or I could bring in, I could improve my weaker car. Yeah, I'd have to work on some of these cars. Even if I dropped in the Vanquish instead, for example, to allow me some more RQ points, I haven't got a 20 RQ car that's even leveled up or an improvement. This isn't an improvement, only on fast circuits, but not on the twisty ones. So I don't really see much point in me bringing that in. I could build a second Lotus Elite Sprint, which would be an slight improvement, but yeah, I don't think. I mean, I suppose technically I've got to keep the Vanquish because it is going to be better than the Jag in most of the courses. But I just feel I'm missing out on some RQ. I mean, I can bring in the Lotus Exige because it's such a light car, it's probably not much worse than the Rapide. Let's just see how this does. Let's see if this works out any better. Now, yes, granted, I have dropped down in the ranks, so I'm going to take that into consideration when it comes to actually doing this race, because it might not be such a fair comparison, because there's a better chance that the people down here have played a few more matches and got a few more defeats like me, or they may have just kind of started the event, only done 3-4 races, and as a result don't have the points to move them up, so they could technically have a better deck than their ranking suggests. But let's just go through a couple of these and just see. I still think that this still looks weak. I should beat the Tamura. I hope I do. Oh, sorry, it's the DB7. Why do I think it's the Tamura? DB7. I hope I can beat that. Now, you know what? We're going to change this like this. We're going to change this in here. Should be a victory. We're going to put this out here for a victory. We are going to throw in these two, and hopefully these aren't big losses, and I take this by about 200 to 120. That's what we're going for. 181 to 100. I'll take that. Now, does this team look better? To be honest with you, looking at it, it doesn't. It just doesn't look better, does it? And maybe I was just losing too many points with that other Lotus overall. So yeah, if I maxed out this 6 Siege, I know this one isn't fully maxed, but it just shows you by putting a bit of work into it how much better it can become. That 94 handling would help. This is a great card to have here. This Lotus Siege S1 22 RQ. I'd say this is probably an MVP of this track set. Great for the G-force, great for the slaloms, hairpin roads. Kind of 22 RQ is still gives you a bit to play with. I'd rather have that than the Rapide, to be honest with you, at the moment, and that's the same RQ. But with all that said, let's see what we can do. What can we do here? Very quickly, I'm gonna lose. I might take a draw in the slalom test, hopefully win the quarter mile. Hopefully hairpin road will be a victory. G-force test is going to be a loss. Fast circuit is going to be a loss. So let's change it. Let's change it like this, and hopefully the Rapides comes out on the straight. Nah, it's not going to do it, is it? Draw. Yeah. Problems, guys. I think this is the end of the road for me here. That top 50, that's never coming, is it? So I think I just play this out now until the end of the event. Let me know how you guys are doing in this event, if you've got a team that can compete. I'm seeing here that I don't have a team that can compete. That is just the truth of the matter. I'm missing 1 or 2 cars that I have, or maybe to fair, I might have them, but I haven't leveled them up to really put myself in a position where I can challenge. So I'm going to probably leave this for now, and as ever I said at the end, I want to start doing now a pack opening. So I'm going to come do a ceramic pack. I'm also very tempted by these Lotuses because I do want to improve. My Great British deck. Oh, it's looking weak, isn't it? Looking at that qualifier now. Let's see how this pack goes. So we walk into the first one. There's only going to be a single pack of a Super XT. Okay, nothing special there. Fused material. You know what? Just to round off the video, I'm going to do one Lotus carbon fiber. Can we get that 22 RQ ultra rare X Siege? That's what we're going for. We're guaranteed an RQ ultra rare. Can it be that one? Oh, the Europa SE, so close. 22 RQ, but it's the wrong one. Oh, do I do another Do I do another Lotus? One more then. That's it. We're not doing the last one. Not now. It's tempted me. Come on, make it worth. 2 ultra rares. Here we go. Ultra rare. Oh. Ultra rare. Oh, right. That's it. I've been MyTyme. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck in the events, and I'll be back soon.